Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be looking at Ethereum. I think we'll be covering a lot of Ethereum in the coming weeks um, due to its price action. Ethereum's up 7% for the day, up 17% for the week. And the important part is that now we are breaking now the prior local high. Okay, we are continuing our macro move of Ethereum of breaking the prior local high every single time. And so here we are on the fifth time, and we're now at a valuation of 0.0466 Bitcoin. The peak of the last local high was 0.0462. So we've technically already made a new local high against Ether Bitcoin, but I would expect it to go a lot higher than that for a new local high. So what's up next? Well, with Bitcoin's also up. It's up two and a half, two and three quarters of a percent at $55,200. But like I said before, we are pretty much at the price we were the week of March 29th. Even last week, we wicked down to this price level 2 weeks ago at the beginning of April. So what essentially I'm trying to say is Bitcoin is moving sideways. It looks like it is bleeding. It bled a little bit yesterday. Yesterday, bring us back down to like 53, but here we back are at 55. And if this continues, then Ethereum is going to continue this move. I'm pretty confident of. That is pretty much holding it back. We look at the dominance, and the dominance has done a decisive break, or is in the process of making a decisive break of this last support band that I have here drawn out. And so if we do decisively break this, and that would be highly possible because Ethereum is moving up. You want to see big chunks of the dominance get cut away, you need Ethereum in the game. And right now Ethereum's playing the game. And with this broken, you can move this bottom portion to this line here, in which case we're there, right? And so hence why I say we're in the process of breaking it. If Ethereum continues this move, as it looks to be so from the dominance perspective, from Bitcoin's perspective of it moving sideways currently, and from the explosive move Ethereum has had, making support off of the downward um, support level that was resistance turned into support. There are a lot of things going for Ethereum that look good. And so if all those things continue, then we should see a new high. What's the next target is probably what everyone's asking for. And with Ether Bitcoin, in the perspective of Ether Bitcoin, I suspect somewhere in the zero point zero 0.05 range from zero point zero 0.06 to zero point zero 0.05. And I would draw it, roughly like this in the perspective of a band, right? Um, and so this would be the area to beat. If we do get to that level, which is highly possible considering the momentum of Ethereum, it's about a 30-ish% move to the upside to get to the peak, to the top of the band, or the rectangle, if you will. If I bring out my calculator and we look at, say, a zero point zero 0.06 Ethereum multiplied by the price of Bitcoin of, say, $55,000, we're looking at about a $3,300 Ethereum, um, which is about a $700 increase from the current price. And I think that is probably the next target of trying to hit the upper bounds of the Ethereum chart, which would be this, right? Um, if we're able to make a new peak and kind of start talking about being in the upper bounds of the chart, I would consider anything below this line to be the lower bound, and then this would be the upper bound of where we would want Ethereum to be. But in conclusion, Ethereum's looking really good. If it keeps on putting these daily candles like it is for the past 3 days, 666, it's Satan's number, but I'll take whatever I can get in terms of an Ethereum move. And Ethereum being up 10% against the US dollar is looking also very, very good. Making a new all-time high really at 25.79. The last peak was I think 25.63. So technically, we made a new all-time high. If we're able to sustain this, then Ethereum can go into price discovery mode, and we'll see the fifth gear of Ethereum essentially. Uh, and the words of "you have seen nothing yet" come to mind when talking about Ethereum. People tend to forget. Yes, Ethereum is a large cap cryptocurrency. Takes a lot of volume to move, but when it does move, it can give us some pretty impressive candles of its own. And people tend to forget about that. They see coins that are good at trading against Ethereum, like Cardano, like VeChain, and especially Cardano or Binance Coin. They look at that and they say Ethereum's dead. The fees are too high. It's time to switch over to a brand new network. Okay, switch over to a brand new network where the previous network, Ethereum, has been running the cryptocurrency market for the past God knows how long with its with the network. Like it's not that easy to switch over like that and for everyone to just follow. Ethereum is here to stay. It's going to take a lot more than a pretty nice move from Binance and Cardano to convince everyone that that is going to be the new network to join when Ethereum's been here for years. But that's pretty much it for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.